Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of my content writing video. Now, in my previous video, I said I was going to tell you guys how I would start content writing if I was starting over from the beginning in 2026. This is that video. Hey guys, welcome to Anything Content. My name is Naomi Salami, and if you're just new to my channel, please subscribe. Please subscribe. You are the fuel that keeps me going, that keeps this channel going, so please subscribe. Anyway, let's get started. If I were to start content writing in 2026, what would I do? Now, for context, I started content writing in 2021. I had just come out of school and I had nothing to do when I started as a web content writer. Now, over the years, I have moved from content writer to social media manager to social media marketer to content manager to full-time content marketer and content strategist. But I still do content writing every time because you cannot stop. I'm still a content writer by heart, and it still pops up at my job. So here are some of the things I would do differently, or here are some of the things I would do if I were to start as a content writer in 2026, fresh off as a beginner. Number one, I would consume everything consumable, even piece of wrapper on the floor, everything, that billboard, I'm reading everything, every piece of article I can get my hands on, I would read it. Why? Because the more you consume content, the more you become better, in the sense that you start off by learning from other people, hearing their voices, reading how they write, then you start to form your own. I would consume everything, which is not far-fetched from how I started in the beginning, because I started off by reading other people's work, from Zikoko Mag to Hawa on her Substack, then watching certain videos on content writing, then reading everything I could get on real estate, because that was what I started with, right? So I would consume everything consumable. You don't just say, oh, I want to start content writing, and you don't read anything. You have to read something, because that's the only way you'll be able to write. Two, I would write every day. And I mean every day. Now, in my previous video, I talked about the different formats you could start off with. Now, in order for you to hone that skill, in order for you to master those formats, I'm talking the educational post formats, I'm talking about the personal story formats, and I'm talking about the opinions post formats. Now, in order for you to master any skill, right, you have to write a lot. So you have to come up with a system. I don't care if I have to write 5 different articles one day and schedule it across 5 days. Something has to go out on my Substack. Something has to go out on my Medium. That way, as I'm writing, I'm discovering things that work for me. I'm discovering things that I don't want to write about anymore. I'm discovering things that I want to explore. And with time, I know my own voice. If I see my writing anywhere, and I mean anywhere right now, I would know that it's mine. 3, pick one platform and just focus on it. Pick one writing format and just focus on it. Now, content writing is beyond the blog post. You could be an email marketer. You could write certain email newsletters. There are people that are really good when it comes to email newsletters. You could just focus on that, or you could focus on short copies. Copywriting is actually different from content writing, but copies, short formats, short forms of writing is also hard of writing. Right now, we're trying to hone my content writing skills. We're trying to hone my writing skills, right? So I would just write anything. Any copy I see, this copy I want to focus on, I'll focus on copy. If I want to focus on long form writing, I would focus on that. If I want to focus on email newsletter writing, I would focus on that. I would pick one and I would focus on that one for 6 months. I would give myself 6 months. Why 6 months? Because it's just the perfect number. I mean, when I started my YouTube, I started posting 2 videos every week for 6 months, because I wanted to see how far I was willing to go. 4. Are we at number 4? I think we're number 4. Anyway, the next step, I would start writing for real audiences. Yes, I know we're already writing on Substack. I know I'm already writing on Medium. But the next thing I'm going to do is make sure I start putting clips or snippets of my writings on my Instagram, because I want people to see me. Then I would look for like 30 writers on social media, Instagram, LinkedIn, that are open to collaborating with me, or they are open to let me write for them for like, let's say for like a month. Then in exchange for that, they give me testimonials. There are a lot of people that do that nowadays, value in exchange for another value. So you write testimonial for me, or you endorse me on my LinkedIn. So that would be my next step, because right now I'm a novice. I have nothing, and I have been applying for jobs. I'm not getting these jobs, or I have not gotten these jobs yet. So in the meantime, this is what I would be doing. Then the last thing, I would start charging, and I would continue my job applications rigorously. And if I've not gotten anything in the meantime, I would just focus on freelancing. I would put myself on LinkedIn, reaching out to people that need writers, applying for jobs and freelance work. We have people in our lives that definitely need our service. I would definitely reach out to all the people that need short copy, short content writing stuff, and I would be charging. Just because I just started content writing doesn't mean I can't charge. The money might not be huge, but I would get some form of financial benefits for my work. So these are some of the things I would start off with if I were to start off content writing in 2026. I've said this before. I know the job market is like really tight right now when it comes to any skill, but please do not relent. Use this time to hone the skill, to elevate your skills. Reach out to people on LinkedIn if need be. Send emails, send LinkedIn Connect, send LinkedIn messages. If they can't pay you so and so amount, they should be able to pay you so and so amount. Well, you do need the experience, but at the same time, I don't want you to get into this trap of you are looking for experience and you don't get some form of financial benefit from it. You don't earn, even if it's just a little from it. So try to find a balance. You're reaching out to people, you're trying to collaborate with people. If you need to collaborate with people, they should give you some form of testimonials if they can't pay you right now. But at the same time, try to push for payments. Yes, you're just getting started. Yes, you're a novice, but that does not mean you are not good at what you do. Economies are hard. I mean, do you know how much it costs to get a house these days? Do you know how much it costs to get a car? You need to start from somewhere. You need to start saving up your money right now. Please, 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 and please try to put that balance between the two. And if you need some help, if you need some form of advice, my DMs on Instagram or on this YouTube platform, you could put any comments. They're always open, and I would respond and I would guide you if you need my help or when you need my help. Also, I hope that once you get the progress you're looking for, you get that job, you get that internship, you get that first client, please come on here, let me know, let the community know, so we all rejoice with you, and we'll clap for you. I'll clap for you because I know it's not easy, and at the same time I want to know if my videos are showing any impact in your life, in your career life, and in your life personally. Anyway, guys, I hope this video has been engaging, educative, and informative just the way I like it and just the way you like it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.